Lee, you're a running coach, and with all due respect, a lot of us think we know how to run, but what can you actually teach us about running?
Most people think they know how to run. This is true, Ollie, but if you look at the injury rates in the running population, it's obviously not true because depending on what you read, 60 to 85% of those runners are injured every year. So essentially, they don't know how to run.
So we're all doing something wrong.
Absolutely. So if we have a look at you, I'll analyse your running style and I'll give you a few pointers. Happy with that? Speed?
Yeah, that's all
Okay,
good.
good.
What am I doing wrong here, though?
Okay, let me just have a quick look. Ollie, 2 main points, yeah? First thing, you're landing on your heel. Can you feel that?
Yep.
Smack, 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 smack on the heel, okay? You can only do that because you're wearing conventional running footwear. It's not a natural way to run, okay? It hurts if you do that barefoot, okay? Now the second thing is that you're very bent in the hip. You're what I call a head chaser. Your head is too far forward from the rest of your body, yeah. Okay? So those are 2 things we need to fix in you. 1, where you land on the foot, and 2, this posture that you have when you run. We haven't evolved to put our body weight or that impact through the heel, okay? So it's only your shoes, because you've got these conventional running shoes on, that's allowing you to do this.
And if you correct those 2 things, then you correct...
That is the skill of running, yeah? To maintain the right posture, okay, over the right part of the foot. So the next thing we're going to do is take your shoes off, and I guarantee that after a few strides, you'll come off your heel and get on the forefoot, which is how nature intended you to run. Okay, should we try that?
Yeah.
Okay, Ollie, now we've got the shoes off, and remember I said before you were landing on the heel, right?
Yep.
Now, you can probably hear that you're still doing that to start off with.
Yeah. You really
Right.
feel it now.
Yeah, so I'm assuming your brain will take over and realise that, ow, that hurts.
Yeah.
And you'll change your foot strike pattern to the ball of the foot now. And we'll tell by the noise as well, you'll be able to hear it. Okay, there you go.
Wow.
Can you feel the difference?
Yeah, that was instinctive change.
Yeah. And it's very tangible, isn't it, the difference? I mean, the noise, to me, is completely different. How does it feel to you?
I feel like I'm using different muscles there.
Yeah, and you
Gonna
are.
put extra strain on them. So you've got to be careful when you make this adjustment.
And you still have exactly the same posture as you had when you had shoes, right? So the only thing that's changed so far is where you're hitting the ground. The posture is still the same, so that's the next thing we've got to change. Okay, Ollie, you've got to sort your posture out now, okay? Now, if you can't jump properly, you can't run properly. So I use jumps as a way of exploring and coaching your posture, okay? So what I'd like you to do is step up on this box.
Yep.
Now this could be a park bench or anything, yeah? But I always say to runners, you've got to sort your posture out before you run, okay? What I'd like to do is just choose a spot on the ground, land on the spot without losing your balance, okay? So you've got to try and maintain your landing position.
Okay.
Go.
Whoa.
Right, exactly. See, now,
Bit rubbish.
that's because you're chasing your head, which is what you do when you run. So if you can sort this out and then get you running, and hopefully it will come together. So what I need you to do, try it one more time, okay? Just be aware that you're letting your head, yeah? Let
Come
your
forward.
knees bend more.
Okay.
Drop down in a straight line for me. Yeah? Okay, that's much better, right? But we need to fine tune it even more.
Okay.
And to do that, we're going to use a bar. Any sort of weighted bar will do. Yeah? Okay, so using this bar, okay, I'm going to start to reset your posture. Okay, this is what I call a posture squat. What I want you to do is put this bar about where your collarbones are, like this, and put your arms out straight. So every time you misalign your posture, you will lose the bar.
Or choke myself
Exactly,
to death.
so you have to really connect with your body weight on the balls of your feet. Drop down a straight line for me. That's getting better. That's it, and again, just get into a rhythm. Excellent. So hopefully you're starting to be aware that any change in posture you pick up on your feet. Right? Your feet will tell you everything you need to know. Ollie, bar above your head, like so. What we do is think about the same principles. Yeah? You're going to squat all the way down on the balls of your feet, and back up again without losing your balance. Again, it's a self-coaching exercise in that you'll lose your balance very quickly if you're not lying properly.
So if I was doing this at home, what are the key things I should be looking at?
It's all about just keeping your balance, okay? But the point is, if you did this without the bar, you can throw your head forward and you still wouldn't lose your balance, okay? The trick with the bar is that it's self-coaching. If you get it wrong, you instantly find out because you go whoop like you did, or you'll lose the bar, right? So it's very important that we have something other than our own body to interact with to fine-tune your posture. I've got one more thing to teach you, which is about rhythm, because barefoot runners have a different rhythm to people that run with shoes. Yeah? They tend to have a shorter stride and a faster rhythm. Okay, and I'll explain why very tangibly to you now. Take the pole again. Okay, above your head, like we're doing the the overhead squat. Now, what I'd like you to do is just start bouncing up and down. Right, now, what I'd like to do is bend your knees a bit more. Right, now, I want you to hold it briefly when you bend your knees. So just, that's it, and again, up, hold, up, hold, up. Now, this is a very slow rhythm. Keep going for me. And I want you to tell me which part of your body starts to hurt. Keep going.
My quads.
Exactly. Now, this is what I call a sticky running pattern, like a jogger, yeah? Right, now go back to a nice rhythm, faster rhythm.
Little bounce.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, is that easier?
Yeah.
Feels like you could do it all day, right?
Yeah.
And
Doesn't feel like any pressure on my muscles at all.
So, that rhythm is what I want you to run at, yeah? So this is the correct posture with the correct rhythm, which is essentially running, okay? So now we're going to apply this newfound knowledge to your running style, okay? With perfect posture and perfect rhythm.
Think I'm ready?
Yeah, I think you're ready. Let's do it.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, Ollie, now we're going to put this newfound knowledge of yours, posture and rhythm, into the real thing, yeah? The running. Okay, you ready for this?
Now's the moment of truth.
You are ready. All right, so I'm going to take you back to exactly the same speed as before. Keep it standardised. Very good. So I want you to think about that alignment that we had and that rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah?
That's a lot easier.
Yeah, look at that. Your head's hardly moving, which is a sign of a good runner, is that their head is almost like that. Yeah? So running should be 50% muscle action and 50% elasticity, which is like your tendons and your ligaments, okay? And this is based on rhythm. So if you have good posture, reduces the injury rate, and the right rhythm makes you a more efficient, faster runner. So can you feel the difference?
Yeah, I feel incredibly light underfoot.
This is the joy of running, right?
It's a lot more fun as well.
Yeah, exactly. So running should be 50% muscle action and 50% elasticity, which is like your tendons and your ligaments, okay? And this is based on rhythm. So if you have good posture, reduces the injury rate, and the right rhythm makes you a more efficient, faster runner. So can you feel the difference?
Yeah, I feel incredibly light underfoot.
This is the joy of running, right?
It's a lot more fun as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's great that Terra Planner and Evo put together a coaching film along with their shoe, because the shoe is amazing. It's, you know, it allows your foot to do what it wants to do, so you get the benefits of the barefoot mechanics, and takes away a lot of the fear and anxiety of running on unnatural surfaces. All sorts of things you can encounter when you run in a city. This allows you to have the barefoot mechanics, but with the protection of a sole. The Evo shoe and the coaching film will provide the barefoot runner with all the tools they need to enjoy efficient, injury-free running.
My big worry now is forgetting this.
Yeah.
I've come this far. As soon as I get off this,
Yep.
how do I ensure I retain this knowledge?
Those drills, the jumping drills, yeah? Especially if you work at an office, the seated posture is the enemy, yeah? That and shoes. Okay, so if you're sat down all day, you need to reset your posture using these drills, okay? And once you know that, right, I'm aligned correctly, then you run. And then it feels like this, yeah? If you just run without warming up properly, and I mean it's a brain warm-up rather than actual physical warm-up, yeah? Fine-tuning your brain for the right alignment, you shouldn't run.
And what about muscular fitness, which you need to be able to continue to run like
That's
this?
a no-brainer. You just got to be sensible, yeah? So if you want to take up barefoot running, you should give yourself a 6-week adaptation period, yeah? And just be sensible. So if you normally run 10K with your shoes on, don't suddenly do 10K with your shoes off, right? Do, say, 1K, see how you feel the next day, then build up to 2K. Just be sensible with it. But make sure you do your drills, get that posture aligned properly, and then you should be fine.